Right, for all the people wanting to buy this old Mercedes thing here, as you can see, grill's gone, delaminated, scratches here and there, some scratches there, scratch there, little pimp there, scratch there, cracking there, cracking, scratch there, as I told you. So the control arms were done, they're all brand new, but unfortunately it scrubbed the corner of the tyre off. Tracking needs doing. That's pretty much it really. Back seats, front, the interior's dirty, but nothing that wouldn't clean, if that's what you wanted. You see the crack in the windscreen there. I found it's a delamination and something's grown under it. So I'll start her up. It's got no fuel in it. Not surprising, so you won't get half a tank if you buy it, but it does run. Take it for a little spin around the block. Parking sensors do work on it. Be. Away you go. So these things do run like a train. Got a good engine, good gearbox in it. EMLs come on because it says soot particulate. The DPF blocked on it. I did clean it out with some DPF cleaner. I also changed the pressure sensor while I was there, and the air intake is new, so it's not, and all the intercooler pipes are all fine. I also changed the exhaust pressure sensor as well while I did that, so I did all of them. Took it for a long run and it didn't clear. I can't be arsed with it, to be honest with you. So as you can see, it runs fine. These are a bit noisy when they're cold anyway, but if you look at the MOT history, it's weirdly, it'll keep going miles, kilometres. When I got the car, it was in kilometres, and then some over the years, some garages have recorded it as kilometres, some have recorded it as miles. It is kilometres on the MOT, but I have changed it back to miles. So there you can see 105,555 miles. That's what it's done. You can change these to K's if you wanted to. So I'll just pop the bonnet. Engine there. You can see it sounds nice. Got nothing, no oil in the fluids, anything like that. Just is what it is. Selling it as an engine and a gearbox. If you want the rest of the car, that's up to you. Send me an offer if you want. Let's not spend too long talking about it. It is what it is. It's just an old car that's unfortunately got to a point where it's probably not worth repairing the bits on it, unless you just were like me, just quite happy to use it just for camping and stuff like that. You know, for me it was a cheap engine and a gearbox, nice drive, really good MPG, really good miles per gallon, and had a couple of holidays in it down to Wales and stuff like that, and just packed the boot out with all the camping stuff and drove flawlessly, to be honest with you. However, I now own that thing over there because it's petrol and I no longer need this thing, so I'm not spending any more money on it. But if I was going to spend money on it, it'd be a set of second-hand wheels and tyres, a windscreen. I'd probably take it in and get it, maybe even have the DPF just removed, fuck it, and mapped out, and this thing will run like an absolute monster then. And so tracking, set of wheels, new windscreen, either have a force regen on the DPF or just have it mapped out and just drill a big 20mm hole through the middle of it, or knock it through, or whatever you want to do. And you'll have a car that'll, you know, be good to drive. But personally, I wouldn't bother. I'll just take the engine out and stick it in something else, like a Vito van. I think they go in Sprinters as well, or a nice E220 with a blown engine, or a C220 or something like that with a blown engine. That's what I would do. Best of luck.